What's cracking, guys? Welcome on back to another video. Today we are talking about this guy here. I've teased it a little bit. Kind of had this gun kicking around for a while and really haven't done anything with it. But we've got something pretty exciting on the inside of it. So what I've got on the inside of here, as you can tell, it is HPA'd, but it is not HPA'd with the typical HPA unit. This inside here is the most affordable. I'm not 100% sure. I can't say that totally, but it's one of the most affordable HPA engines on the market, and I'm really excited to tell you guys about it. So if you've been holding out on HPAing your gun because of the price tag, which I totally get, literally the only reason I really afforded it was because of the channel, but HPA is fantastic. There's no secret about that. It just works. It's so good. But again, there is that price tag. So this HPA engine is the Backdraft Innovations Phoenix. And this is their beta test unit, which is actually something you can get right now. So the actual HPA engine hasn't been released yet in its final state. This is like a video game in its beta testing stage, but you can purchase it right now. So there will be a link down in the description where you can check out their website. The unit goes for $250 US, which definitely isn't like super duper cheap. I gotta be honest, I was hoping it'd be a little bit cheaper than that, but I totally get it. R&D for this stuff is super expensive, so I totally get it. And I think what you're getting for the price is pretty stinking great. So yeah, what is this HPA engine? Well, it is basically, I'm gonna compare it to something like the Polar Star Jack. I don't like comparing it directly to like name brands, but I feel like that's the closest the product that this thing can relate to. I've had a Polar Star Jack for a long time, and this is something that's literally the exact same for quite a bit cheaper. Yeah, so it's got your semi-auto, your full auto functionalities, and you can tune the fire controls using your trigger, like something you would do with an AEG MOSFET, where you hold down the trigger and a certain amount of time that goes by, it changes the fire modes. So it's got burst, it's got full auto, it's got binary, which is really cool. So you can do all that right out of the box. Even Polar Stars, you can't do binary right out of the box, which is pretty cool. And you can get this thing going really quick. Also, having a full FCU built in is really cool. Really anything that comes in around this price range is a mechanical HPA engine unit, something like the Kythera, which I do love the Kythera, but this is something totally different. And it's nice having full auto again, especially in a build like this. I kind of want this to be like my SMG, high fire rate, maybe not as accurate, but it's just fun to dump some ammo on some people, and yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, you get that consistency, that reliability, and just the ease of use that you would get with HPA for a little bit cheaper, which is awesome. So if you do end up picking up this unit and you want to join the beta project program, you can join their Discord server. I'll have a link to that in the description below as well. And you can give any feedback that you would have towards the HPA engine so they can get that corrected for when the full thing releases. Now I assume when the full thing releases, it will be a bit more expensive. Maybe there'll be a discount for people who signed up for the beta program. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to plant any seeds, but that might be the case. So definitely don't miss out on this opportunity to get in on the beta project. I think this is a really cool product, and the guys over at Backdraft have been awesome to me and really helping me out with any issues that I've got. In terms of tuning this unit, there is a little tiny like multimeter board. It's basically the FCU, but it's kind of more of just multimeter. And you can control the dwell, the delay, so you can increase your fire rate, decrease your fire rate, and fine tune it for the air volume of your particular barrel that you're using. So there is that tunability as well, which is nice. In terms of the trigger board, it's not the most fancy trigger board of all time. It's not going to be something like the Fusion engine, the Polar Star Fusion engine, where it's got that really clicky trigger, but the trigger does feel quite good. And even when you have your air unplugged and you're just testing out the trigger board to make sure everything's working, it sounds really good. Really good feedback from that. So definitely like that. And I think the sound is pretty cool too. Yeah, nice little punch and sounds really crisp. They do have different nozzles available as well, so you can fine tune it for your build. They've got an AK nozzle, they've got an M4 nozzle, and I'm sure there'll be some different ones coming out later. The nice thing about this too is it actually has an aluminum nozzle, which is really cool. Even the Polar Star Jack doesn't have an aluminum nozzle. It's a plastic one, which, you know, not the end of the world, but just having that aluminum nozzle, just, I don't know, just extra quality. To me, that's really nice. I do like that extra bit of durability. So yeah, definitely don't miss out on this opportunity to get involved in the beta program. Test out an HPA engine. That's pretty cool, and I like the kind of crowdsourced community funding that they're going through to make this HPA engine a reality. I think it's really cool and gets the whole community involved, which is something pretty neat and not something you see every day. So big shout out to Backdraft Innovations. Thank you guys for sending over this unit. This is my SMG build, my PDW setup. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, we'll see you next one, guys. Stay awesome. Peace.